God bless you guys. For tuning in so this morning right now. Just give me a moment. We appreciate you. Okay, we're just going to start right there. Good morning, guys. God bless each and every one of you. It's a Feel Good Friday. Time is flying. It's Friday, October the 7th, 2022. 9 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team. That's with Cindy J, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you guys on this Feel Good Friday. We made it to Friday. We are so grateful to be here. The chat room is wide open, or you can call in 570-982-6950, sponsored by Comedy World Network. Guys, we appreciate all our affiliates out there this morning. Thank you so much. You could Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All the links come up. It's a very easy show to find. We truly appreciate you. We're on all social media platforms. Just type in the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, and boom, everything comes up. We hope you guys are okay this morning on your journey to work or working at home or whatever you're doing. We hope that you and your family are safe out there. Join our group on Facebook, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team Group, one of the hottest groups on Facebook. We talk about it all the time. This is where you get your morning love, most definitely, but most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. CJ, God bless you. You're looking well. Good morning. Good to see you. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everyone listening. We have an amazing show for you today on Feel Good Friday. We're going to start off with Sunny Says. I will let you know what's going on in entertainment news with also front page news, where I'm going to let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally. Stick around for that.
Well, thank you so much, Cindy J. I think we will stick around for that.
I don't think they will. After what I just said.
From your track record, they haven't been sticking around for that. and listen, it's been like that for me as well throughout my life. Some of them never stick around. So good morning, guys. On the Feel Good Friday, what we're gonna do is, it's also actually Donation Fridays too. Cindy, where's that Cash App and all that information?
Yes, it's at the bottom of the screen. If you are watching on Facebook, you can Cash App to us at $S Harvey Morning Show. You can also donate through Facebook if you would like, through the stars option, which shows up on the video at the bottom right hand corner. So thank you for that. We truly appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much, Cindy J. I'm going to put, are we on social media right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put, I'm going to call B-Love. We're going to have a chop it up with us for a few minutes on the Feel Good Friday. We're just, we just take our time today and have a great show. We're here on Friday. I'm so excited. Cindy, before we get in the show, any plans you have over the weekend? What's going on with you?
Actually today is Marlon Wood's birthday, so shout out to him. So I'll probably go out later, and also my daughter has a homecoming dance this Saturday, so I'll be getting her ready for that. And Sunday is kind of up in the air.
Good.
So, yeah.
I'm glad that you have all these plans, and God bless you. Okay, so this tonight, I'm working Cindy J. I'm doing stand-up comedy. You guys who's new to the show, if you listen, I'm a professional stand-up comedian. I know sometimes you're like, nah, no, you're not. I am. And tonight I'll be out in those streets, and I've been out in these streets since I was 9 years old, Cindy J. And we're in White Plains, New York tonight at the Coliseum. We do it once a month. Adult, grown.
It's where at?
It's at the Coliseum. It's on. It's in White Plains, New York. On Jesus, I get the flyer. But we're there every first.
Can people go? Maybe we need something to do.
Yeah.
Is there tickets still available?
Yeah, a few tickets are still out. I'm sorry.
Maybe we can make it over there.
My man Doug
Bronx,
B is the promoter. And every time I'm there, I post up video of me being there, with the band playing and just all these grown after work folks there. So that is definitely a vibe in the movement. We're in White Plains, New York and City. I might spend a night in New York, spend time with mom.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Spend a night, stay over there. I'll be in White Plains. Might as well, going down to the Bronx and spend some time with mom, and then head on back and enjoy the rest of my weekend. Okay, so now, Cindy, before we get into this show, and We're gonna. I'm gonna be love. I'm gonna give you a call in a minute. See, before we start, and welcome to all our affiliates out there. And I you know, is Princess Cox no pause Black Heart in that chat room? I need him in the building. Okay.
I don't think he's here yet. I don't think he's awake.
Princess, hurry up. See, any question? How do you feel? It's a simple question, complicated. That's before we get into what happened. And then since I'm charging up the cell phone, and we can go on all these other sites, whatever, platforms. Okay, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right? Any question? So, how would you feel if you saw? And I need to ask this question because I don't, you know, this is one thing I do appreciate about this show. It's a whole wealth of knowledge on this show with you and everybody else calling. B, I'm gonna call you in 2 minutes. City. How do you feel about if you saw your ex, baby father, ex-boyfriend, whatever, on a dating site, like hollering at folks on a dating site? Yeah, the first question, see, have you ever been on a dating site?
Yeah, I've been on a dating site.
On a Feel Good Friday?
Yeah, I have. It wasn't long. I wasn't on it long, but yeah, I've been on there before.
Now, Cindy, I'll be honest with you. I've never been on a dating site like that. I don't remember Harvey being on a dating site. Honestly, I don't remember that at all. I'm just trying to remember.
I'm hopping back on there.
Really? So, but shit. Well, then that's another question. But on a Feel Good Friday, but my first, but Cindy, if you saw your like a ex or somebody that you dealt with on a dating site hollering, what would be like your first impression of seeing someone on a dating site like that? Like, how would you, like, if you saw his face, he had on.
You know who I saw? One time I saw my best friend's friend. Actually, I think I might start calling her my best friend, but my friend's husband, like they had just got married, and I seen him on a dating site, and I was like,
no.
Wait.
No, it's idiot.
Wait. I was like, wait, they just got married. So I screenshotted it and I sent it to my friend. And it was like a cheesy one, like Plenty of Fish, like the original, right?
The original horror site.
Right, because this was years ago, right? And I was like, girl, is this so-and-so's husband? And she was like, oh my God, yes. And she's like, I'm going to talk to her about it. And then, like, I never heard anything. And I was like, girl, like, did you ever talk to so-and-so about it? And she was like, yeah, like, I told her. I don't know.
Well, you think that's weird.
And it was still up.
It was still up there? Because that was just going to be my question.
I was like, damn, whatever.
But, Cindy, what if, say if you're in a relationship, say
and I seen that, I would just be like, okay. I mean, the thing, I can't see who's talking to them, but I'd read their profile and I'd probably text them. I'd be like, "Oh yeah."
So did you go
and like it, like try and match with them? You know what I'm saying?
Did you
slide in their DMs?
Did you read the profile?
No, I'm saying no.
No,
that's
when you
never
saw the picture,
that's never happened.
No, when
to
you
me.
saw the picture of the friend's husband.
Yeah.
Did you click? Like, did you read what he wrote?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't remember what it said.
But what is sort of like, just paraphrasing, what do folks say? I'm telling you, I've never been on a dating site like that.
Oh, well,
like, what do you say?
I don't know. I don't remember what he said, right. But what you would put, what you're supposed to put is like stuff about yourself, like your bio. It's supposed to give somebody a little introduction into who you are. And I've never, I don't know. I don't like talking about myself, so I don't think I would write a very captivating bio. But they have people that help you write them if you want to write one to make you stand out. They say you want to start off with something that's like, you know, like eye-catching, maybe showing off a little bit of your personality, but also not be too long because people are going to lose interest. They're not going to read all of that. So it's good to just keep it short and sweet and pretty much give them an overview of who you are. So yeah,
So,
and yeah, that's
so-
what you're supposed to do.
so Cindy, what if you saw your ex? Say this for example, you was in some tumultuous relationship and the ex wasn't, ish or whatever. And next thing you know, you see this person on a Plenty of Fish or whatever site. What would be your first reaction? Like, what would you think?
I would just be like, look at this fool. That's probably what I mean, but get your date on. I mean, that's what people got to do now. So I wouldn't say nothing.
Would you confront the person, Cindy? Like, would you send
What? Like, why
would
are you dating?
No, not on the app, but more like on a text message, like one of those like really in cap letters with question marks, something like that.
No, maybe depending on how we broke up, because I might not want to speak to them ever again.
No doubt. B Love, you on the phone?
Good morning.
All right, come on,
Hey,
let's clap
girl.
for B. Come on,
It's
let's clap.
Annie.
Good morning.
B, if you don't mind, would love for you to hang out with us for a minute.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Well, it's good to hear your voice. Everybody, Bernadette's on the phone. B Love, LGL, Real Talk.
Morning, guys. I see you in the chat room.
There folks in the chat room.
Yeah, there's folks in the chat room.
B, have you ever did the dating site thing?
I have done. Unfortunately, I have done the dating site thing.
Let's clap for that.
No, that's not.
B, when
It's not a good experience.
B, before you finish after you finish your captivating profile, right, Cindy?
Yeah.
How did you?
Eye-catching, attention grabbing.
Right. How did you feel before you press send? Like Cindy, before you place it on the board, I guess. What would it be? What would that be called? The board or
Yeah, the
post? So how did you feel moments before you post your captivating message along with your beautiful picture? How did that feel? Did you feel like, what the hell am I doing? Like, how did that work?
Yeah, I kind of felt like, damn, you're a real loser. You can't even meet anybody in real life. That you have to go behind to this fake dark hole, which is what it becomes, online dating. And, and then on the other hand, I'm like, hey, what do you have to lose? It was like a mixed feeling.
Cindy, how did you feel? Put a number one chat room if you guys ever did a dating site. Put a number two if you haven't. I've never did that. Never had a problem with finding these women out in these streets.
Sean, not to get on your outfit again, but Prentice gonna say Sean had a red top for the Adidas pants the whole time, but did that to himself the other day anyway.
I know. That's why I said where's Prentice. I knew he was gonna say something.
He really did.
Yeah, really did.
I don't know what that's about.
That's
I don't know
right.
what's going on for the dirty clothes at that house, but it's okay.
Well, thank you,
get it.
Princess. That's right. I'm throwing you all on. Wait till you see me Monday.
Never know what's coming next.
Never know what's coming next.
He's going to bring his gangster style to the table.
I don't know. I'm actually scared of wearing all red, but that's another conversation.
Is that why you like to break it up?
You like break it up a little bit, throw them off.
Think you're an OG in the
Yeah,
game?
no doubt, no doubt. Whatever, City.
That's how you know you reached old man status, when you got the, not old man status, but I
Yeah,
think
you said it right. Old man status.
Right. It's hilarious.
But when you walk out with the coordinated sweats in the same color, like, I love those little old men. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're like OG.
I love them too, and they're wearing the same suit all the time.
And they have, like, but they're super clean with it, or they
Yeah.
have a little clean white t-shirt, like, so
Right?
cute.
And don't they
I'm
always
not
have a
mad at
coffee?
you.
And they always have the coffee in
You
their
trying to be
hand
funny,
and like
Cindy?
a little like Kangol hat. Like, I love it.
You love it?
I just want to
me
pat them
too.
on the head.
Cindy, am I metamorphosizing into that?
Yeah, slowly.
Okay,
In
good.
the bottom.
Good.
You got to coordinate, Sean.
Good. There you go. All right, since y'all up there, critiquing my fashion, Lord knows what the hell you guys are wearing on that other end.
It was just
I'm okay.
observation.
Lord, what are you wearing right now, B? Since y'all talking about, what are you wearing
Yeah,
right
B,
now?
what
Be
are you
honest.
wearing?
I'm wearing a sweater dress, like just a sweater dress.
Yeah, all right,
What?
whatever.
And some socks.
Okay, girl.
Exactly. Y'all sit there talking about Princess. What are you wearing right now,
A
bro?
juicy sweater dress. You know how juicy is, like, we're always coordinated, so it's always cute. So it's just like a juicy sweater dress, and it's just like cozy, but I'm chilling. You can look, coordinated without, looking disheveled, Sean. I'm just saying.
Okay, girl. I like that.
B, before we move on to the show, so you've been on dating sites. And how long was you on the site, B?
Not long. I would really dip in and out of it just out of curiosity, but I really didn't stay long. It wasn't something that I really liked. The few times that I have gone out on dates, the people misrepresented themselves, and you hear that story all the time. You're like, your profile got whole bodybuilding pics up on it, and then when I meet you, you look like Grimace. You a liar. Like, what else is going on behind that? You know what I'm saying? It's deep and dark. I didn't enjoy it.
They do have a new tip now when they say if you're going to do online dating to save yourself the time and aggravation. They're saying that you should do a FaceTime date before your actual date. So meet each other virtually to see if the vibe is there before you spend time going somewhere and all that other stuff.
B, if you, I'm gonna ask you a quick question.
Which I kind of like.
B, I'm gonna ask you this quick question, then we're gonna take a quick break, Cindy J. B, if you went on a dating site and you saw your ex on the profile out there trying to holler at everybody, what would be your thought if you saw the ex out there on those dating site streets?
Oh my God, I would roast him so bad. I would read his whole profile, and then I go back, I'd be like, really? You're a good communicator? Since when? Let's talk now. Like,
hilarious.
Really? You know what I'm saying? All these things that men and women say to, represent themselves, and then when you meet them, you're like, really? You just laugh at it.
Hold on a sec.
A little bit and say, move on.
Hold on, B. Hold on. We'll be right back. Okay. We're gonna premiere some new music by Young and Nut on Monday. Cindy J, I got the music. Young and Nut. Thank God, this music is unbelievable. But we're gonna take a quick break. Morning Drive DJ not here. Let's go. Let's clap. It's Friday. Come on. Yo, Princess, I got the red. I got the red top on today, bro. All right, we are back, guys. Feel Good Friday, October the 7th, 2022. It is 30 minutes after the hour. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey on the show. Featuring Wake Up Team, that's Cindy J. Our special guest, B Love's on the phone. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room's wide open. Or you can call in 570-982-6950. Now, Cindy, we're back. We're talking about the dating sites, but let's just move on real quick before we get into into what we're doing today. And God bless you. And shout out to all those folks up in Rochester, New York, 100.9 WXIR. We appreciate you guys up there. Cindy, B Love, everybody. B Love's on the phone. B, good morning again.
Good morning.
Now we was talking about the dating, and then we took the break, and then we was talking about Cindy J's birthday. And the big podcast taping in Harlem on October the 27th, which is actually Cindy J's birthday.
Yes.
Woo!
And B Love and Cindy were conversing about, hey, come out and hang out after the fact, and let's turn up and we're going to eat dinner and we're going to go here and there. And I said to B, hold on, calm down, you hanging out with Cindy's a whole different, animal. And she immediately says, Shawn, I'm a grown-ass woman. I could deal with this. And I said, yes. And I'm paraphrasing, guys. But I'm like, yes, you are, no question about it. But you've never hung out with Cindy J. You've never been.
It's such
You've
a good...
never, your whole perception will change. You've never hung out with this woman. I know you've hung with the best, and you have been around town, and you have broke night, and you did it all, but you haven't hung out with Cindy J. At the end of a Cindy J night, she's dragging your ass. You don't want to do.
I can't do
You
it.
can't. People in the chat, put it up one chat room if you ever hung out with Cindy J.
Woo! Like literally all night.
Thank God I'm clean of drugs and alcohol.
I know. It's very bittersweet for me.
You don't.
I just want to have a drink with Shawn. Like
No, that's your ultimate goal.
That's like my ultimate goal.
That's
but
gonna
I know
happen.
It's never gonna happen in my life.
No, it's gonna happen on my deathbed. The last 3 breaths that I have before I meet Jesus, I'm gonna say, bring Cindy in. Cindy, open up my mouth and pour that Hennessy down there before I get out of here. Please. But B.
That'll bring you back to life.
B, let me tell you, that would be hilarious. If that does bring me back to life and I go on that would be hilarious. And I relapse and go.
You go on a bender for like 3 months?
Right. But I'm still alive. You saved me, right?
He's still alive.
I'm still alive. I relapsed and I'm still alive. That's funny. B Love, you've never hung out with the one and only Cindy J.
Cindy, I don't know. That's pretty scary.
I'm trying.
This whole situation.
No,
it's not a good reference.
You know what I'm saying? No. He makes it sound like it's so bad. I just like to keep it going. Where more people are like, oh, let's go to sleep. I'm like, why are we going to sleep?
And this is at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Because there's like after parties and there's usually like something going on, especially in New York. Like, it kills me when I'm in New York and people are like, all right, let's head back. I'm like, head back.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it in real-time perspective, B, before we go into the show. Everybody, B Love's on the phone. We went to Costa Rica 2 years ago. And all the girls came down, and a lot of us came down from the show. And I think that second night, all the ladies dispersed and wasn't hanging out with Cindy no more. I think, if it serves my memory. And even LaShawn Hayes Jones, who's the trooper of all troopers, she even yielded and said, yeah, I can't do this no more. Vanetta George, I'm not making this up. Vanetta George, Vanetta was the one, God bless her, she was the one that had to deal with this woman back then.
I would say the worst day that Vanetta had to deal with me was when we thought we were leaving. Because I got, like, really drunk. I, like, drank a lot. I was, like, I smoked. I was, like, over the edge. Because I was ready to just go on the plane and sleep. I was getting myself ready for this 6-hour flight. But then when we were getting ready to board and then they tell us that we're not going anywhere and they have to bring us to another resort, yeah, all that liquor and everything kicked in. I had it timed perfectly because if we would have got on the plane, I would have been out. But then we had to gather all our things and like shuffle around town.
Right.
And then we had to like go to the hotel and actually check in and do all this paperwork.
Yeah.
I left my bags. Vanetta was like, get your stuff. I feel bad for Vanetta for that day specifically because
Right,
I know it was a lot.
Wait a minute. Was that the day that we were all talking? We got on the plane and y'all.
We didn't get on the plane.
Right.
We had breakfast.
Right.
And
we
then
had
we
breakfast,
left.
and we left, and then you guys.
We didn't leave. Because Shawn had breakfast with us. He saw me down in those mimosas.
Yo, now, be love. Listen to me.
We can't be missing no flights. I can't miss
No, we didn't.
No, they didn't. The flight was canceled.
The flight was canceled.
They canceled the flight.
That's what happened.
We were all at the airport. They canceled the flight. But B, let me tell you something. This is a woman.
That was a bad day.
That is, if you look in the chat room, and some of these folks might be typing their experience. This is a woman that goes. Listen. Number one, you're a grown ass woman. Cindy's a grown ass woman, but like you're a junior in a sense. But she's got that out of control like college keg thing going as well. She's a grown ass woman with keg mentality.
Is that a Pennsylvania thing?
Yeah. Cindy's like, woo. You know the guy at the football game? That's. I'm telling you, you are not built for this.
It'll be a great time, B.
It's going to be a great time, and then you're going to be tired, and then you're going to have to remove yourself. Are they saying anything? Somebody in that chat room has hung out with Cindy, and I'm telling you, what I'm saying is definitely the truth.
Yeah, Vanetta said it in the chat room. Vanetta has so much to say.
Hold on.
It wasn't that bad, girl.
Everybody, the ambassador chat room's on the phone. Vanetta, let's clap.
Hey, Vanetta.
Vanetta, we're gonna yield the time. We're not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say, Vanetta, let B know what she's gonna get into if she hangs out in Cindy's world.
Listen, I mean, maybe B-Love can take it. I don't know. But for me, Cindy gets a little aggressive when she's turned up.
Not aggressive.
Aggressive. She starts with the peer pressure. Like, come on, just girl, you need some more. Just take a little more. Like, yeah. And I'm like, Cindy, I'm good. Nah, you're not good. Here. Like, yeah, it's a whole lot. And when we was in, like Shawn was saying, when we was in Costa Rica, no lie, we got stuck because it was an issue with the plane. And they had us there all day. And so, of course, we was preparing to be on the plane. So I get why Cindy was doing what she was doing. I get it. But when they said we were staying, it was like trying to wrangle a toddler. Like, listen, and I've traveled out of the country with 4 kids. I got 4 kids. I've taken my kids to 8 different places outside the state. It was easier handling 4 kids than it was Fetty that one day. Wow. She was like walking around. She was like, what? She was like, we staying another day. Toda vida. Like, I mean, she was talking to random people. Her bags was all, they trying to get us back through customs because we had to go back through customs to go back to like transportation. She's leaving her suitcase over here because she's taking pictures.
When you travel with Cindy out of the country, trust me, you're going to be accessory to the crime because there's going to be 5 pounds of weed in her person. Go ahead, continue on. You're going to be sitting next to somebody with 7 pounds of weed on it, and you're not going to know it. Go ahead, continue on for that.
No lies told. Because I was like, how did you even? I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Cindy put the weed in her vagina and kept going.
You guys have to do what you have to do sometimes.
So it sounds like what it sounds like to me, Shawn, is that in order to hang with Cindy, I need a personal driver. I need a personal plane. I need bail money and lawyer money. Right. What you're saying.
Right.
And I'm sure you have all the above.
I'm tapping out right now, Cindy.
Yeah, no.
And you might even need one of those adult leashes in case you're trying to run all over the place.
B, I think you really need to experience it for yourself.
I can't do it, girl.
So,
I can't do
so
another
B,
round.
we want to save you the heartache,
Not an adult leash.
and we want to save you. We want to save you some frustration.
And honestly, she definitely likes to have a good time and feel good. It's just a lot depending on your level, where you're at. I'm not a big drinker. I'm not, a smoker. So I'm probably a little too calm for Cindy when she gets like that.
See, you're a grown ass woman. But when at the end of the night it's time to bring it down and you go into chill mode. Let's go to bed. We see you guys tomorrow. You know when it's that time of the night.
Yeah.
Cindy is the opposite. It's the total, and she refuses the word no. You can't, Cindy, we can't do it.
Yes, Shawn.
No is, I hate you for that. You can't, no is not in her vocabulary.
I don't even think so.
Don't tell Sunny no. He is right.
I know.
Right. And then it's like you almost become worried, like not worried, but you're concerned because Sunny, guess what? If you're not on her level, she'll leave you.
Right.
She will go by herself with her bottle in hand or whatever.
Right.
She will go find some new friends to be on her level.
Yep. B-Love, she's absolutely right.
I'm just not trying to bother anybody, so I'll remove myself.
This woman literally left the resort about 4 times by herself and went around the corner and peed in the trees. Like, this,
Hey, you know how dangerous that is?
No, I just, everybody wants to go to sleep.
Grateful. That's okay. One day when she wakes up in a basement with a chain around her neck.
Right. Right.
No,
I'm like, where are you? I'm like, because I'm like, how am I gonna tell? Like, what am I gonna tell Mama Linda if something happened to Cindy? And I want to know she with me.
Well, it's always good vibes.
Listen.
And guess what? I still wake up early the next day, ready to go.
Yeah.
So
Let's
true.
go.
6, 7 o'clock in the morning, she's up, ready to go again.
Yeah. So I think it's just a good balance.
Okay. So B-Love, you've been.
I can't go hard on
You'll see on the
spring chicken in the morning.
No, you'll see it. You'll see it on the 27th. We'll have a great time.
Be on the 27th. Hang close to your boy Harvey.
Anybody's willing, if anybody wants, they can hang out for the rest of the night. We're gonna go out after the things. It's gonna be.
And this is what this is exactly what's gonna happen. Cindy, after the event's over, she's gonna do a little party, and all her baddie girlfriends are gonna leave. And Cindy, the next place Cindy will be is at the airport.
Yeah.
She's just not gonna go home. It's just not gonna be none of that. She might even have her same outfit on at the airport. It's one of those, B. So, just hang close. Don't, as soon as Cindy might go to downtown Brooklyn for $300, 3 bottles, and a hookah, girl.
Yes.
Leave that alone, B.
We got to get there before 12.
Wow.
Right, that's not happening.
Thank you.
Not on y'all timeline. That's not what it sounds like.
Aw,
That's
you guys.
Exactly.
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
And
You guys have a good Friday. I'm signing out.
And,
Have a good Friday.
and let's give a round of
Vanetta got to
applause.
go back to the
Let's give a round
government.
of applause let's give a round of applause for Vanetta for dealing with this.
Yes, exactly.
She can't wait for the next time.
All right. And Costa Rica, Vanetta's like, oh my God, Cindy. I was like, not now, leave me alone. That's her. I'm done.
Yeah.
Not today.
Not today. Shawn was tapping out the whole Costa Rica trip. I was like, Shawn, let's do this. He was like, nope. He's like, I'm sitting right here by the pool.
Yeah.
Nice view. The music is going on.
Right.
Shawn wanted no.
I wanted no parts of Cindy. I was sitting there, had my shades on, living my best life, taking my flicks, doing whatever. People having a good time. Here comes Cindy. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. We're in Costa Rica in the jungle. 5-star resort. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, Shawn. Let's go to Matunga La Liga. They got a little small party with shots. Shut. Let's get out of here. You don't want to experience the culture? You bitch ass neighbor. All right. You don't want that.
Whatever, Shawn. I hate you. I just wanted you to experience what was going on around you outside of our little bubble that was there. That is the resort.
Which was a funny thing too. There was also a male version of Cindy there, and thank God they didn't link up. No, I wouldn't link them two up together. We had a big affair out there. It was a white party, black, whatever it was, right? And at the end of the night, like everybody had a good time, and this dude came out and go, "Yo, let's get out of here, bro. There's a bar about 75 miles away from this shit is lit."
Yeah, we had to get to the city.
Yo,
that was
this shit
around.
is lit. Yo, we in the junk. Like there's
We're in
monkeys.
the boonies.
No, there's no. Be love. There's monkeys out in the yard.
Yeah.
And gators. Like this, we're in the jungle for real. It took us 90 minutes to get to the place on a bus. We went down the hill to the bottom of the valley. And they get drunk. Yo. There's a bar up the block, 60 miles away. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
So this is what B. This is Cindy J. So I just want to let you know.
Whatever. Yeah, B, you have to come next year too. It's gonna be so much fun.
It sounds like a real blast. You gotta save up enough bail and lawyer money. Okay, Cindy. Got
B,
you.
you're not built. B, you're not built for that life. Go
No,
back.
she is.
B.
B is. Listen, she be out. She's always going different places.
but
I think
that's-
we can really hang and tear it up.
Nah, that's a moderate hangout.
Yeah, as long as I don't have anywhere to be, and I think that's what Sean's like. No, you have to work the next day.
No, Cindy, knock it off. B's
right.
more moderate, more, brunchy, She can hang for a minute, get a two-step on before I let go and all that.
And be
2
out.
o'clock in the morning, it's time to go to bed. And she's only hanging out at 2 o'clock in the morning just if the event is at the hotel. Maybe you can hang out to 2 o'clock. Just go right up to your room. If she's going someplace out, it's 1 o'clock. She's got to get back home by 3.
Exactly.
Okay, that's B, and that's 99% of us. You are different. You a hookah keg type of a neighbor. And she at a certain point when she revs up, forget about the hunting for the penis thing is out the window as well. That's gone. Now it's just full. The later the night gets, the more she gets charged up.
Oh wow. It's like reverse. Nah, Cindy, I can't
It's
hang.
very.
It's
It's like it's. Vanetta said it the best. You got to have an adult leash for this chick.
Adult leash. I know. The disappearing. I'm gonna stop doing that. But mostly
gotta
it's just,
stop disappearing,
Mostly
bro.
it's just to like go to sleep. I'm just gonna take a quick
I
nap.
keep telling y'all, when she wakes up without a kidney one day,
Not-
she'll be like,
not
what
on
the
the-
hell happened last night? She'll never do it again.
Not
Don't
on-
be that situation, girl.
No, because
Yeah.
it's like I'm not even like I'm just like tired of everybody saying let's go, and I'm like, all right, you go. Like I'm good.
Yeah, but we can't leave you there. That's the whole thing.
Oh, it's
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? And I
I
think that's what sometimes people don't understand. It's like, you don't bring your selfish self on. We all want to, go, but we can't leave you here. So
Yeah.
resort, you know what I mean? I'm not, come on.
Yeah, I know. No, that's true. That's why you got to know who to hang out with.
We're boring old people to Cindy.
So
Wait, hold on, Cindy.
Made it this long because we're boring.
Hold on, guys. Guys, have patience with us. New music from Young and Nut on Monday. We got the music, but we're gonna play, last day of our old joints. We're gonna shout out the room. Okay, here we go. Be right back. Last day of our old joints. get up, everybody. Time to get up. Time to get up. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. I wanna see swaying, swaying, move, grooving, sliding, gliding, rocking, reeling. Come on, get up, everybody. Time to get up. We used to play that song. Okay, we are that, guys. It is 52 minutes after the hour. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Cindy J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room's wide open. Please call in 570-982-6950. Our special guest, family member B Love, is on the phone this morning. God bless you, B. How are you so far?
Morning with you guys, and we're chopping it up. Happy Friday, guys.
All right, Cindy, what we're gonna do is, guys, and don't forget we have, Cindy, we're gonna take another break in a few minutes, just for 30 seconds. Cindy, we have Harvest Fest. Cindy, what's the date, if you don't mind? God bless you.
November 18th.
And we all wearing flannel?
Yeah.
B, if you're available, we'd love for you to come in as well. Harvest Fest here at the studio. What are we gonna do? Bob for apples and pumpkins, and what are we doing?
I don't know yet.
Okay, we gotta figure that out.
We need some Harvest Fest activities. We can do.
Yeah, bobbing is. I'm a little old at that, but okay.
Well,
down to try.
I don't know if we can
as
do.
long as it doesn't mess up my makeup.
I know. I don't know if we'll be
funny.
able to do the bobbing for apple because we need a couple different ones, with germs and everything.
And I don't think
what germs?
Sanitary
because you have to put your spit in the bucket.
Oh yeah,
because you're trying to bite, so we each need our own
bucket. Right.
So that kind of gets
weird. Yeah. Okay. So we gotta figure that out.
So we gotta figure something out, or the mini, or we can do like.
Let's find something else to bite.
Whoa, let's.
Somebody in this chat room
Whoa. First of all, let's put a pause on. Find something else to bite. Calm down with that one. See.
I'm just gonna look on Pinterest. We'll find something.
We'll find something. Harvest Fest, November the 18th, right? That's on a Friday. Also, hey guys, just a couple of days away. Next Sunday, the 16th of October, the New York King Talent invades the Lehigh Valley at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. You guys come on out. Ticket is $25. VIPs more. Just come on out. Let's have a good time. New York King Talent invades the Lehigh Valley at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. City J, big birthday bash, October the 27th at Comedy in Harlem. 508 East 117th Street, New York City. We bring in the podcast to New York City for a live taping, plus comedy show, plus after party. But we're going to celebrate Cindy as well. So you guys come on out, reach out to Cindy and myself. You can even reach out to B Love for the ticket if you want. And also Miss Miko, thank you so much. So Cindy, I know.
Reach out to me. No, my God.
Yo. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna tell you to call Shawn.
You gonna tell the yo City, man? Yo, you are the worst. She said she's gonna tell everybody. If somebody calls her, she's gonna say call
so
me.
just go straight to the source. But we're a team here. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
I'll give you his number. No problem.
So guys, it's an after work vibe. It's an after work vibe. Put your button down on. Let's whatever. Wear your dress or whatever you want to wear. But just that's the type of vibe we having because we have a videographer and a photographer filming as well. So y'all guys come on out, man. Let's have a good time. Let's celebrate life. Live podcast taping for industry. Cindy, what's on your mind real quick before we Cindy? Wait, before we get into to the show. Cindy talked about a particular outfit that she wanted to wear.
What?
For the 27th, back a few months back. Some kind of black was it like a black dress or something you was?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. Didn't you mention that's what you wanted to wear for the 27th of October, Cindy?
No, I don't think I remember saying that.
Because I thought you said that.
I don't know what I'm wearing.
I'm gonna come with a 2-piece suit, guys.
I said I didn't know if I was gonna wear a dress or not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm coming in a 2-piece suit with the shiny shoes. I'm gonna have that look on me. So I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now. But wow. Cindy, are you thinking? Because the date's coming up really soon. It's right around the corner.
I know.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm thinking about like some type of one piece, maybe like a romper type thing, like long pants. Like, I don't know. Maybe a dress because the weather's weird. You
Right.
know, I don't like to wear a dress, and of course, I plan on being out all night. So, I want it to be fun. I want it to be functional, comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I have to see, but I have to start ordering like at least by next week, so that at least if they come the week after that, they fit, they don't fit, I can know what I'm gonna do. So that's my goal, is to order something by next week.
B-Love, what are you thinking? What's your outfit looking so far? What's your preliminary outfit looking like so far?
I'm not really sure. I definitely want whatever I envision. I definitely want something that looks like leather. I'm trying to not kill any animals. If it happens to be leather, hey, sorry, PETA, no offense. But I want something that looks like leather and is well fitted. I want it to be comfortable, but I want it to be I'm looking. I'm still putting it together. I got to rep my girl, and so I'm really trying to make sure I look good for my girl Cindy.
Oh,
so I don't embarrass her in any pictures or anything like that.
Girls,
like, who is that old lady?
girl, stop. You'll look fine. I'm sure you'll look better than me. It's fine.
Cindy, and that brings up a good point, guys. I think we could just talk right to the break. And guys, welcome to the show. It's only a 30-second break, see. Welcome to the show, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Why not? It's where you get your morning love. B, just to catch you up with a little history of this show, everybody, Bernadette's on the phone, B-Love, LGL Real Talk. Her podcast is on social media, on Instagram. And we all support her. And she'll give all that information by the time we leave the show today, CJ. This morning, just to give you some brief history, just a little. Cindy J used to be passionate about these, particular causes, like you talked about, PETA and the lever and all that. She had this movement back in the days with the polar bears. I would joke about it with the polar bears, which I actually developed into a joke. Cindy J, thank you so much. But she was hell bent on saving these animals, and also she went on this rant about the garbage in the North Pacific Ocean, that they were dumping garbage out there, and nobody cared about that, B, except for Cindy. But I do applaud her for trying to give us some awareness about saving the planet. There's no saving this planet, B. And I'll tell you this: people want to, worry about the energy source and all these things going on with the environment. When this world blows up, B-Love, we're not going to be here. Okay, it'll be collateral damage for the generations that we left. So don't feel bad, people, if you did your part to destroy this planet. It's okay. Hold on, quick 30-second.
Chalk it up, so I'm late in the game. So.
And B, when we come back, I want to ask the question: do you give a damn about a polar bear? We'll be right back.
You need to.
right, we are back. It is a Feel Good Friday, October the 7th, 2022. It is 5 minutes after the hour. Welcome back. Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team. That's Sidney J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Chat room's wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950. B Love's on the phone this morning. B, thank you so much for hanging out with us on the Feel Good Friday. We appreciate you. It's a beautiful day out here in the Bethlehem, Pennsylvania area this morning. Thank you so much. Supposed to go up to 70 degrees, a little Indian summer, as they would say, as the Babylonian would say today. So you guys enjoy your day, and please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. All right, Cindy, I'm going to bail out. I'm done. You and B could take over. I got some work to do.
What do you mean you bailing out? You go? What do you mean? Like what?
And he's not, girl. He say that, but be the first one to pipe up when somebody has something to say.
Don't say that to a recovering drug addict.
Well, that's you. Yeah, I guess you got some more healing to do.
Oh boy.
Right.
The Lord ain't finished with him yet.
Oh my God.
Okay, we are all.
How long it's been? 30 years.
Yes.
You need some more time.
God.
One day at a time, okay?
Yeah,
you hear me?
Doubt. Damn. This is a horrific.
Take the wheel.
This is a horrific life. Can't even get my cocaine on.
I mean, you can. You can. You can.
I can.
It's just what type of life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right.
I gotta ask the question every morning. Do you want to lose everything, buddy? Do you want to lose everything? Because that will happen, and it will. If I relapse this morning, I lose everything this morning. That's it.
There's no
Everything
track
this
for
morning.
that. It's like
Got it.
one shot hit.
That's it. One hit, done. Out. And I know some of y'all probably out there praying for that relapse. You can kiss my black ass.
Not praying.
I know y'all praying for Harvey to relapse. Kiss my ass. Not happening.
Praying hard.
Pray hard.
Hard.
Or the girl that in the city say on the internet, bye.
Bye. Have you seen that video, B? I don't know what the girl is. I think she's from some Middle Eastern country, and she's so cute. I have to post it.
Yes, please.
Yes, it's funny. Okay, so have you guys heard Beyonce's new album, Renaissance? If you haven't, you need to go run to wherever you get music from and listen to that thing. Because to be honest, out of all the Beyonce albums that she's put out, this is, and I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I respect her for what she's done in the game and, her work ethic and all that. But this album was the first one that I loved from front to back. I've been listening to it for a month. And there's a song on there called Alien Superstar. And I guess supposedly, it goes with that rhythm that I'm too sexy for this world. Dun, dun, so it takes from that song. And the group, you guys need to listen to the song. But the group, I guess, that performed the song, did the song Right Said Fred, that's their name.
Yep.
They are calling Beyonce out. They're calling her arrogant for sampling the song I'm Too Sexy without their permission. And I use that loosely, needing their permission. Now, the 90s music duo Right Said Fred is calling Beyonce out for allegedly sampling one of their songs without permission. The brothers, born Fred and Richard Fairbrass, spoke recently saying Beyonce is arrogant for sampling their 1992 single I'm Too Sexy on her new track Alien Superstar. They said normally the artist approaches us, but Beyonce didn't because she is such an arrogant person. She had just probably thought, come and get me. So we heard about it after the fact when you did. But everyone else, Drake and Taylor Swift, they came to us. The 90s song has been sampled by many big artists, including Drake, who used the track in his 2021 song, Way Too Sexy. The duo explained the small cut of profits, saying, to use our melody, they need our permission, so they send us the demo and we approve it, and if so, we get a co-write credit. With this Beyonce thing, there are 22 writers. It's ridiculous. So we would get about they said 40 pounds, but I guess that's, a low fraction of what they could be making. They say the reason that this is happening, we think, is because there is so little money now in the actual sales. People like friends, golfing partners, engineers, bookers, and the guy who brings the Coke, they all want to cut. Additionally, the British pair also said they believe they are powerless compared to Beyonce and Jay-Z, who are worth a combined $1.5 billion. They said, we can't stop it. There is nothing we can do. You're going to get into a conversation with someone who has a lot more presence and power and money than we do, and that won't go well. It's best to let it go. If you're not careful, you spend your life looking back. We keep looking forward the whole time. So they say, that they think that they're powerless in this. Of course, we all remember when Khalees came out saying that Beyonce didn't contact her regarding it. But it all comes down to is these people don't own the song. So she doesn't need to contact you, but she is giving credit where credit is due for the people that have it. I mean, I don't understand why all these people are feeling so...
Wait a minute.
Sidebarred.
Wait, hold on. Everybody, be loves on the phone. Welcome. Only place on where you get your one start right. So this British singing group, do they own the song or not?
No.
So what's the problem?
Because they feel like they should have use to the song, like that she should have came to them and said something.
But did Beyonce go to the owners of the song?
Yeah.
So then I don't see the problem here. So if Beyonce went to the owners of the song and they got their cut, why is these performers complaining about it when it's not even their song? What's the story here?
I don't understand.
Why do the almighty Beyonce got to go to this British group from the 90s or whatever, and this song with I know it's probably a song, if I hear I go, oh, this is the song, right? But they didn't write the song. So they get 40 pounds. What is that? What's the equivalent of that? What's that, $20 in American money? So you get your $20 and you keep it pushing. And then they saturated B Love with 40 other people who wrote the song. So you're getting no money.
Hold on. I think there's some clarification here. I believe Fred, which is the name of the group. I believe they do own the song. I believe that's the issue. It's their song. They didn't go. They didn't ask for permission, and then they're not getting paid their money because, however, Beyonce and their team remixed it. They put all these people, which is what they do today. They give songwriter credit so that they can collect royalties. They put all these people, including their own children. Thank you very much. They put their and that's why they're saying after everybody gets paid, they get a little piece of it. I think for me, where I'm having an issue with this whole Beyonce thing is Beyonce messy. I don't really understand why a Khalees or anybody else should be coming out here saying anything against you about you didn't ask permission. Whoever's on your team, because I know Beyonce per se does not file the paperwork or do whatever the process is to ask permission. But somebody's doing it. And you need to check your team and stop this messiness that's going around about you not asking permission.
But
if that's the case, it's wrong. And it's disrespectful.
But with Khalees's thing, didn't the Neptunes own that song?
No.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the Neptune. Yeah, I think it's on one of the Beyonce tracks. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
He came out saying that even Pharrell was disrespectful for not asking permission.
So wait a minute. So do the what's the band? What's the English band name again? What's the name of this band?
Right Said Fred.
Right Said Fred. Do they own the song or not? Again, I'm gonna ask again. Do they own it? Because if they own the song, then that's a different dynamic. You know, Beyonce, the whole team, they should pay him. Okay, they doing the neighbor-ish by putting all these other people on this song for writing credits. I guess that's the new wave. Yeah, Beyonce, we love you to death. I don't know, like, if there's somebody else handling all this songwriting, music credit, but it still lands on your table. Pay these folks to write. You're a billionaire, young lady. Come on, let's knock it off. Give these guys their money. These guys are probably touring in England somewhere, working every weekend like Shawn Harvey. They probably opening up at the Coliseum tonight before the comedy show. Like these guys are hardworking artists that are out here living off of one song. Like Beyonce, you're married to Jay. You're a billionaire, man. Give these guys their money. You don't have this problem, and then it becomes messy, and now like you're taking everybody's music, and that's the thing that trips me out about music. The young folks say we old as hell, but your remix our old songs and turn up.
Yep.
I don't understand that. But Beyonce, pay these guys.
They are able to get paid. They just don't like what they're getting paid. You're
All right,
able
well,
to get paid. You're
I don't
just
care
mad at
about
what
that.
you're
I'm just
getting
saying,
paid.
get paid. Just let them get paid.
They are getting paid.
So then what's the problem here?
Exactly.
Pay me 40. That's the issue for me.
Okay,
If
so
that's
then,
my music and you're making billions off of it, then yeah, I want to get paid.
Well,
first of all.
How much you
But
want?
you should. They should be.
ask permission and then pay me what I'm worth.
Yeah, but there's probably, I'm just guessing, so anybody want to find, there's probably a scale pay with this anyway. They probably can't demand but so much money on
Okay,
the music. So say if there
exactly.
was
So
like,
you're
maybe you're getting, maybe your song is worth 40 pounds.
Oh please.
Maybe it's not. And
They-
what's wrong with me saying that? Hey, this is what it is.
Okay, so get your lawyers and get what you feel like you should get. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like they should be happy. You're getting more use out of your song. More people are looking you up, finding out where it originally came from. I mean, that's probably why they came out with this article.
And then,
because they want people to remember who they are. Like,
yeah, but Cindy,
relax.
not only that, if you really want to, get busy and monetize, make some money off of that. Beyonce's using your song. Get back out there and work. Go back out in these streets. You talk about reinventing yourself. When we talked about the old school rappers last week, this is a great way to do it. You got Beyonce yelling out your name, yelling out your song. You'll probably get more money going back out in these streets if you're healthy enough to work than what she paid you. And you can go on a little run for
That's
a year
what I don't
and make like
understand.
$1 million, and you good. And matter of fact, if you was in good graces with the Queen Beyonce, maybe she'll let you open up and do a guest spot on the show. I don't know. But there's other ways, instead of bitching about the 40 pounds, even if you own the song, that you can get some more money off of this. Listen, I made a rap album back.
Fred is like 85 years old. They don't want to go back out on tour.
Listen,
They don't want to be on stages. They want to retire. They want to just chill out. Pay me my money. It's mine if I deserve it. And I don't want to hear all of this. Like you said, she got the money. Pay them. It's not an issue.
Beloved, you're not
Do
gonna.
the right thing.
Beloved, you're not gonna believe this. I made a rap song back in the day.
Oh wow.
Right, Cindy?
yeah.
It's called Ghetto Life.
Okay.
And me and my man Easy L, Lamar Ford, he's in the chat room from time to time. We did the song. Cindy, we don't own the music. But if we did own the music and Beyonce yelled out and said, yo, we want that beat, me and Lamar Ford with our old asses is going to get back on these streets.
No, you know what she's going to do? She's going to do the same thing that she did with Energy. She's going to take off your little thing. She's going to do whatever she's going to do. And she's still going to make money off it. And they're still not going to get nothing. Not your 40 pounds. Not nothing.
Right.
So
I mean, be mad if you want to, sirs. I mean.
Cindy, Cindy.
Yeah, and then she's going to remix it because she took that out. And she's going to make more money because it's gonna be a remix, a new song.
Cindy J.
And I wonder, she took Madonna's Vogue.
Whoa.
Remade it. I don't see Madonna talking about she has a problem with it, and I don't think Beyonce asked her permission either. I think Beyonce just does what she wants to do.
Cindy.
And I don't think that that's okay. But
it's music. It's out there to be used as
No,
you
but
want it to be used.
Yeah, but the
she
owners.
did give.
That's a craft to my art, and my art is worth something.
Yeah,
That
Cindy,
was
they
the
got to
thing.
get some type of dollars.
Yes, I
bro.
understand.
Worth
But-
anything,
Okay,
you know what
but
I'm saying?
you are getting something. You are. And I'm using it to how I want to use it. But you're mad because I didn't call you up. When there's a bunch of other people, you still have your labels, your other co-writers on the song, other people. You want me to all call y'all up personally and be like, hey, can I use this song? When you're gonna say yes anyway because I'm Beyonce? Like, I got too much going on in my day.
How about I might say no, first of all, and second of all, it doesn't matter
But
if you call
obviously-
all of
Let her
us,
finish it.
Call me, it's my song. It's my. How would you like it if I just went and if I remade a Beyonce song without Beyonce's permission? They would shut me down. Okay,
But-
they would shut me down anywhere.
See-
Okay, but the
same
thing.
way she wants respect and to be paid for her craft. She didn't become a billionaire because she's giving music away. She didn't say, let me take my 40 pounds and roll out. She knew that she was worth something, and she is 1.5 billion between her and her husband. And all they're saying is, if you're going to take my work and you're going to use it, then pay me for it. And what the dollar amount is should be subjective to what's for them. You don't know what they had to do to create that track. You don't know what they had to sacrifice. And now when it's on its come up, you're not even going to ask for permission?
Cindy J.
But at the end of the day, she wouldn't be using it if her legal team didn't say it was okay for her to use it.
Cindy.
So whoever she went through to get it approved, it was okayed. So again, what are we talking about?
Cindy.
They don't own it fully all this outright because then they wouldn't have been able to do it.
Cindy.
And because of that, yes, Beyonce, when she came out, she did what all these other artists didn't do, so that she can be in a place where nobody can use her music. And they want to be mad because y'all didn't protect yourself the way you were supposed to?
Cindy, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
What?
How much money would I get?
Oh, my God. Somebody's probably interpolating the hell out of your Ghetto Life song. You don't even know. Somewhere in Germany somewhere.
For real. Cindy, am I supposed to get a check? City.
Call somebody, Sean, because Ghetto Life is getting played on
it's getting played somewhere, City. And I'm sitting here wasting my time. City.
You better check those streams.
City. If Beyonce called for Ghetto Life, you think I'm going to say...
Do you think she'd call you for Ghetto? Not calling none of y'all.
Yeah. She's not... Why you going to say it like that?
Because she doesn't need to. She's not calling none of y'all. She's going to call...
I'm going to play Ghetto Life in a minute. Cindy... But if Beyonce, to B's point, I don't know if B's over there drinking some kind of weird coffee this morning.
Hold on. Right said Fred. They said they didn't even know about the song, that somebody told them about it. So how much are y'all even caring about your precious song? Y'all don't even know what's going on when Beyonce releases an album with it on it.
Cindy J.
Sounds like nobody came to them respectfully. That's why they didn't know. I didn't know because nobody told me until they told me. And by the time they told me, it was a whole monster hit.
Cindy.
Show some respect, yo.
Cindy. If Beyonce came to me and said, I want that Ghetto Life, to B's point, talking about I could say no. No, I'm not. Nobody's saying no. Nobody's saying no. It's right. No artist is saying no to the queen. It's what it is. It's almost like a Italian mob syndicate. She takes the music. You can't touch her, like you said. That was a good point, B. You can't take her music, but she can take yours. And if you and she's gonna pay the right scale. I don't think that Beyonce. I would be shocked if she's just. I do agree with you, Cindy. I think the lawyers are handling it all this and say, yeah, gotta take that music. And don't worry about it. We're, Saperstein, Luperitz, and Rosenfeld, they'll call, these guys. You got Saperstein, Rosenblatt, and Zakowicz. Those guys are those guys are going, Beyonce's not calling you. It's not gonna happen, guys.
Right? She probably did try to call her people. Reached out.
That's right.
And y'all didn't answer.
If Rosenblatt, Snapperstein, and Zakowicz didn't call you, you better be happy they called.
Okay.
What else you got? Shout out to Rosenblatt, Saperstein, and Zurich. Shout out to Zapazine Historic.
Yeah, shout out to them.
And Cumberfeld.
Yes. Brittany Griner's wife. Remember her, Sean? Remember Britt?
Nah, she's off the radar.
Well, let's bring it around. Okay? Free Brittany. Stop.
That's fine. Stay in that cage, bro. You want to get high? Well, you high now. You're sitting there in that Mel Gibson Terror Dome right now. You ever seen Mel Gibson when he's in Terror Dome?
I've seen that.
When do we get out, master?
Oh my God!
This chick is in the Game of Thrones right now.
I can't.
She's the Dragon Queen.
That's not funny.
It is.
Brittany Griner's wife shares that the basketball star feels like her life doesn't matter anymore. This is I'm so sad because I could imagine. During her interview with Gayle King.
Hold on, Cindy, quick break.
What?
Fuck this for fun, and it's real
All right, we are back. It is it's 8:30 on the East Coast. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake Up Team, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Why not? Like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team on all media. We truly appreciate you. Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. Thank you so much. We got B Love on the phone, and thank you, B. We truly appreciate you. We get into all your handles, towards the end of the show. All right, Cindy. On that after that break, what's going on again? Let's get back into the whole situation. God bless you, Cindy. With your,
what's going
restaurant
on?
issue. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about that later too. Go ahead.
No, talk about it later.
That's
okay.
Fine.
So. Yes, I actually forgot what I was talking about.
You was
Did
talking
I start
about
off with a story?
you started with Brittany Griner.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Let's not forget about Brittany. Okay.
You see, you forgot about her already, and then you see B how she was getting on me like, don't start, shy man. As soon as we come back from a 19-minute break, she forgot about.
No, I didn't. Okay.
It's easy.
So during her interview, this is Sherelle, Brittany Griner's wife. During her interview with Gayle King, Sherelle shared that she has spoken to Brittany 2 times on the phone since she's been locked up in Russia. She says during the first phone call, she was delighted to hear Brittany's voice and thought Brittany was okay. However, she says after the second phone call, that became the most disturbing phone call she has experienced. Sherelle continued to share that she could tell that Brittany has suffered to the maximum that particular day. While expressing that she could see that Brittany is not herself at the moment, she shared that Brittany said to her, "My life just doesn't even matter no more. I feel like my life just doesn't matter." Gayle King noted that Sherelle hopes a prisoner swap can take place before Brittany's appeal hearing on October 25th. She expressed her concerns that once the hearing is held and the order is finalized, Brittany could be in the position where she is moved to a labor camp. It's like a movie for me. I'm like, in no world did I ever thought, our president and a foreign nation president would be sitting down having to discuss the freedom of my wife. And so to me, as much as everybody's telling me a different definition of what BG is, it feels to me as if she's a hostage. Back in August, Brittany Griner was found, as you all know, guilty of attempted drug smuggling and sentenced to 9 years and was fined $16,300, which is 1 million rubles. So, yeah. So I think that's, kind of sad. But, I mean, I could imagine, anybody, even with people in prison here, you know what I'm saying? Being in prison, I can imagine is very sobering. It's very humbling. It's very, dark, when you're sitting there with just yourself and your thoughts and feeling like, you're nothing, especially when you're like this big star and like nothing can be done for you.
Listen, we sympathize with this whole situation with, the young lady superstar Brittany Griner going through this whole situation. But again, there's about another 15 to 20 Americans that are detained as well. And you got to think about their families as well if we're going to get into all of this. Of course, Brittany Griner's the forefront of this movement because of her celebrity, no question about it. The young lady who's married to her, the wife, I don't know, you either going to commit yourself to these 10 years or you're going to bail out of that thing. Yeah, if her appeal doesn't go through, it's a labor camp. That's how they get down out there. The other guy who they freed, he said the same thing. The guy that they freed a few months back, Cindy J, before she got locked up,
right.
He said the same thing. He said, yeah, they put you in this cell, and it's in this room, and you don't go outside. And then when you go outside, you got to like chop bricks and rocks. Like he said that's what they do out there.
Crazy.
And this is going to be no exception to this young lady. Is she a hostage? I don't think, I don't agree with that. Is she held as a political pawn and prisoner? Yes, I do agree with that. Can the United States negotiate with Russia to make a prisoner exchange? I think that's false hope. the United States and Russia are at the worst relationships as far as their relationship together is almost deteriorated to almost nothing. Vladimir Putin he's out there losing his mind. He want to have nuclear war now. So a lot of this is bad timing too, as well. Young lady, I know I can't imagine how you feel, but you know what? I would say live your life. I don't think you should say things like your life is over.
No, she said that's what Brittany said.
Her life is over.
Yeah, Brittany feels that her life doesn't matter and her life is over.
No, Brittany's life does matter. Yeah,
well, that's what Brittany said.
Oh, that's what Brittany.
That's what Sherelle said. That Brittany said to
all
her.
All right. Well, I mean, she's in a position of despair. Of course, she would feel that way. I think that's a normal reaction for any of us that's in that position. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine being in a position like that. And I do agree with the wife. It's like a horror flick that's going on. Like, this is really happening. But at the same time, you can't believe it.
Right.
I say this. And then, B, you can chime in a moment, okay?
Okay.
I say this. If that was Harvey and I was stuck in Mel Gibson's Terror Dome.
Oh, my goodness.
Like Brittany Griner is right now. Brittany, it's time to man up. Brittany, you're the man of the relationship, right? Let's man up. Now it's time to be a man, Brittany. And this is what you do. Welcome to Harvey's house. Cindy, isn't that a good place to be? Harvey's house. This is what you do, young lady. You don't want to be in Cindy World. You want to be in Harvey's house. Get to the reality. If I was Brittany Griner, I would tell that lovely, beautiful wife of mine, she's a lawyer. She's a very smart woman, very beautiful young lady.
I know, it's the irony of it all.
Right, the irony of it all. It's almost poetic justice in a sense. My whole thing is this. Brittany, let your wife go. Let your wife go. Let her go. Okay, you got to deal with the despair of being in jail. You got enough problems. You might have to crack rocks for the next 8 years. I don't know. We don't want that to happen to you, of course. But, beloved, if that was me and I was in that situation and I'm facing 10 years of hard labor in the Soviet Union and I'm married to this young lady, I'm going. Cindy, if that was me, I would call my wife and say, "That's it. Go on with your life. 10 years is too long. I know 10 years go by. It's too long. I won't be mad at you. You know where I'm at. I'm here in the Terror Dome. I'm in Russia. I don't want to put people through this. It's too much." Brittany, break up with the wife. The wife, go on with your life. Brittany, when you come back out, you got another life. Basketball, unfortunately, might be old. I mean, you could play basketball. I don't know if she'd be able to play on that competitive level with the other young ladies in the WNBA. I'm for sure that you could play basketball, around the block, the pickup games. That's over. Because by the time you get out, if you do the whole term, you'll be in your 40s. Let this woman go. Your thoughts, B, before we move on.
I don't know. I feel like, the whole situation is terrible. To your point, it's just bad timing. But at the same time, that's why you have to be even more cautious when you're walking around thinking you could do what you want. You just never know. As far as her let the wife go, I say let the wife make her own decision. If she feels like she wants to stick it out and she loves her and she wants to be with her, stick it out. If you feel like, you have another life or other options that you want to pursue, then I say, Brittany, let her go. But Brittany, you just need to keep, to Shawn's point, man up, keep it pushing, and, just get ready for what's next. And I know that's easier said than done because I'm not cracking rocks tomorrow morning, but, it's
Don't say cracking rocks to a recovering drug addict, please.
I say hang in there and, you trust the process. And I know for me, when in these situations, I just trust something bigger than me and rock out.
Now, rock out. That's funny.
Oh, sorry, Shawn.
No, but I'm saying, that's also wordplay from what she's doing. She might be rocking out there. But my whole thing is this. I base this, Cindy, before you move on if she has to do the whole 10 years. Say she goes to the appeal on the 27th, right? I mean, I keep saying the 25th, right? And the Soviet Union's like, nah, the
Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union.
Russia.
That they the same thing, the Soviet Union.
I don't think they call it that anymore, do they?
Oh, that's right. The
Okay, go
Soviet
ahead.
Union used to be these collective amount of countries, right?
Yeah, like USSR.
My fault. USSR. Right. Russia. If Russia says nope, the appeal denied, she's got to do the 10 years of hard labor. I'm saying, guys in the chat room, number one, if you was in that position, do you tell your loved one to discontinue the relationship? Or number two, do you want the loved one to stay? The way I'm built, I don't want nobody to deal with that. I don't want you to, because you're doing the prison term with me, right. Mentally. I don't want that. That's not fair.
But if I love you, I'm doing it anyway.
So if your man is in jail, anyway. If your man is in jail for 10 years, you riding out the whole 10 years? Come on, honestly, are we really doing?
If I love him, if this happened to be a situation that I met the man that I love, and this kind of situation popped up, just like this, when he was traveling for work and he got caught up in some political crap, yeah, I'm sticking with him for 10 years, and I'm gonna do everything I can on this side to make sure to do what I can to free him.
So what if he said to you, no?
Aggressively, I like that.
Okay, let's clap for that, B. God bless you. But that. B, what if he said to you, I can't, I don't want you, no, we're done. I don't want you to rock out with me for this whole 10 years.
That's just the prison talking.
But I'm just saying, what if he said that to you? What would you do then?
I would say no. We in this together. We are in this together. I'm not leaving you. I wouldn't want him to leave me. I would not. I'm not leaving you. If this was a situation where you were intentionally doing wrong and you were up to no good, that's something different. But again, in this situation, no, I'm not leaving you. Who am I going to be with? When you find somebody like that on that level, who else are you going to be with? No matter who you're with, no matter what you're doing, you're thinking about them.
Cindy, it's so like Cindy, it's like the one of those episodes of Manifest, like when the guy came home and she was already in love with somebody else, and you know, it's Cindy, if you was in jail, if your loved one was in jail doing, and B, remember this young lady's in Russia. You're not even going to be able to see these people. You're not even going to be able to visit them or nothing. Cindy, if you was in that situation and the man said to you, Cindy J, that's it. I got to do this time. Go on with your life. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm gonna be like, why? You got somebody else in there you talking to?
That's hilarious.
You got a pen pal?
That's funny.
That's what you're doing right now? That's what we're doing right now, Craig? Well, I'm out here standing beside you, and you over there talking to somebody? Let me see the letters.
It's like the scene from the Goodfellas. It's like that scene from Goodfellas when the wife found out that the side chick was coming to jail to see him.
Exactly.
Well,
you don't want there to be a situation? I'm coming all the time.
I hear that. Well, post. All right, well, I'll say this.
When you go, we'd be like, Cindy, when you going to Russia to go make sure Brittany acting right?
She gonna tell me she don't want me to stick beside her. Why? Where are you going? Gonna tell me what to do for Russia?
Well,
like, oh, you got it?
Well,
okay, I got you. I'm gonna see you.
Well, first of all, you can't even go to Russia.
I'll sit outside.
No doubt.
I'll sit outside.
Well,
I'll wait.
Well, okay, I say
I'll
this.
Wait.
Well, okay, these two young ladies are sticking by their man. God bless you. I'm bailing out. I will tell my wife, go on, go.
How you gonna stop her, Shawn? You gonna say no visits?
Yeah,
I don't want it.
Yeah, no visits.
Like, come
well,
on.
I'm gonna be in Russia, so you can't visit Russia.
You gonna return the mail?
I'm going to tell my wife, go. 10 years is too long. 10 years is too long. I'm not going to be mad at you. Go ahead with your life. I don't want you to do this time with me. Go. It's okay.
Get on scat.
Why can't
Just go on.
Give her like a 10-year smash pass? Like,
yeah.
Go do your thing. And then
no.
Why can't she do her thing and still support you?
No, she can. You can support me and do. You can support me. But no, I want you. I want you to go on with your life.
Her and her new man
because
come visit
after I'm finished. First of all, First of all, I'm gonna have all these major calluses on my hand from crashing them rocks all day. Mentally, I'm going to be. I'm not gonna come out the same person, man. There's no way in hell someone's gonna come out from a Russian prison camp. They're gonna come out 10 years later. First of all, you're gonna be speaking Hungarian. Secondly, you're gonna lose. I think you might lose your whole sense of identity as a person. I don't want to have this baggage and luggage on somebody. It's like the war guys that come back from the war and they have the what is that the disease they have every time?
PTSD.
Yeah, all that. I don't want to bring that into nobody's life.
Okay, well, I think that it's not your decision.
I know. I'm just saying if it was me. I know. Brittany, man up and just because you got a whole like rock schedule to deal with. So.
She does. But I feel like. But like you said, I think this is just a normal emotion, and as you know, she's gonna begin to have the acceptance, and hopefully the conversations will get better. So it's okay, Sherelle. This is normal, and you'll be fine, girl.
And I've convinced I could.
Your prison tribe, because there's plenty of sisters out here just like you, waiting it out.
There's plenty of women that go through this.
Yeah, but maybe the women that go through this might have the opportunity to at least be in contact on a regular basis with the man or the woman that's serving time. Hold on, they could go visit them. Like maybe it's some type of normalcy to it.
There are some people that can't. Like if your man is in max prison in like freaking Arizona, they get like 1 hour outside a day and they ain't getting no visitors.
So you gonna stick with a man for 10 years, Cindy J?
I mean,
are you serious
right now? If the circumstances were right, why not?
That's too long.
I mean, I think
if he's the right one, I will wait.
Yeah.
Some women wait 10 years for nobody.
Some women
who have been by themselves, nothing for 10 years. They're just waiting for the right guy. I got the right guy. He just happens to be in a bad situation. I'll rock out.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I'm coming up on year 8 myself. Like
I'm just saying, like I'm just saying, like honestly, in real. I know we discussing this, but in real time, in reality, if you can practice that discipline to stay with, wait it out. God bless you. But there's too much going on out in these streets right now. There's desires, there's wants. At year 4, you're going to want to bust a nut. I don't know, something is going to happen.
Shawn, that's because you haven't seen these prison women. These prison wives, they be in there. They be waiting. They be faithful. They be everything.
Oh
and you can't say the same for the men. Go to the women's prisons. Ain't no men in there.
All right, what else you got?
A lot of talk has been going on right now. President Biden, weed legalized, all this other stuff. No, President Biden didn't legalize marijuana nationwide. He announced yesterday several key marijuana reforms, fulfilling a promise he made on his campaign trail. As I've said before, no one should be in jail just for using or possessing marijuana. Today, I'm taking steps to end our failed approach, said President Biden in a tweet. President Biden didn't legalize marijuana nationwide. What he did was announce a pardon of all prior federal offenses of simple possession of weed. Though Biden announced significant reforms, his administration hasn't legalized the drug nationwide. He is granting a full, complete, and unconditional pardon to Americans with prior federal offenses. But Biden's actions don't automatically extend to U.S. states, as he made clear in a statement. The president said he is urging all governors to pardon state offenses too. These pardons extend only to current United States citizens and lawful permanent residents. A person's first federal marijuana possession offense carries misdemeanor penalties and is punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a minimum fine of $1,000. So this is on the federal level. Biden said in a statement that he has directed the Attorney General to develop an administrative process for the issuance of certificates of pardon to eligible individuals. There are thousands of people who have prior federal convictions for marijuana possession who may be denied employment, housing, or educational opportunities. My action will help relieve the collateral consequences arising from these convictions. But that doesn't make any immediate changes to marijuana's federal legalization status. Marijuana is currently classified as a Schedule 1 substance under federal law. These drugs are defined as those with no currently accepted medical use and a high potential for abuse. Also in the same category as heroin, LSD, and ecstasy. While some states' laws allow people to use marijuana for medical or recreational purposes, federal law still does not. Cannabis will not be federally legal until Congress acts to remove it from the Controlled Substances Act. Lawmakers have introduced a bill that would decriminalize marijuana, removing it from the list of scheduled substances under the Controlled Substances Act and eliminating criminal penalties for anyone who manufactures, distributes, or possesses the drug. So the bill that they have written up, it was passed on April 1st. However, it has not been passed in the Senate, which it is set to go to. So we'll see.
Well, Cindy J, B, you still there?
I'm here.
All right, Cindy J, again, and it's just weird that Cindy J, who was, she loved the Bernie Sanders guy, and she's not into the political scene as far as these presidential situations, and an apprentice anti-government type. She didn't get a 5 stars
Not
yet.
anti-government junior.
Right, exactly. But there's one thing you can say about, and then, boy, I voted for Joe Biden. I think she reluctantly voted for him as well. Y'all keep running around. You call him Sleepy Joe. He's 4,000 years old. But there's one thing that you can't deny about this guy. First of all, he's acting presidential, but he's doing his job. There's one thing that you can't say about Joe Biden. He's doing his job that affects everyday Americans, sort of like the governor of California. Newsom. What's his name? The guy, we love this guy. What's this guy's name from California?
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom. We love this guy. But you see what President Biden is doing? Every other month, he's coming out with something new. He's saying, look, on the Fed level, let's let these guys go. This is ridiculous. It's got to trickle down to the states, where I do believe the states will follow to get these folks out of jail for crimes that that's deemed, not a criminal felonies.
Straight up legal, and people are making
But-
millions of dollars.
Exactly, but you can't be mad at him for introducing this type of legislation. You think the King 45 would do that? So I'm just saying, look at Joe's. Listen, I'm not campaigning for Joe Biden. I'm a registered Democrat,
But this is
but these are things. But I'm just saying, at least
he
he's
was still the same person that voted against this stuff though before.
I understand.
So
I understand.
The very reason why you're doing this is performative.
It
so
doesn't. But
I'm
at
not going to
least,
sit here
but
and give you a
least
pat
he's-
on the back.
Yeah, but at least he's doing something.
He
You don't
has
have to
do it.
But no, the King 45.
Like, come on.
Hey, beloved. The King 45 sat in that throne for 4 years and did nothing. Hold on, hear me out. Did nothing to impact the people except for that stimulus check. My whole thing is what Joe is doing is actually making decisions that impact the everyday American. That's all I'm saying. Some of these
Shawn,
presidents don't do anything.
First of all,
So for
Biden
him to
is
come
the
out with this is great news.
he's not the first one to come out with this. People have been fighting
He's
for this.
gonna
fella
pardon
for-
1,000
and,
people. He's gonna pardon 2,000 people. He's telling his attorney general, write this thing up so we can get rid of 2,000 people out of jail. You don't think that's impacting people every day?
Because when Obama wanted to do it, it was a problem.
Obama didn't have legislation control of the Senate and the Congress for 8 years.
Like Biden does?
He does. He has the tiebreaker
Biden does?
with his vice president. What are you talking about? He's writing a piece of paper to release thousands of people out of federal jail.
I understand you're Mr. Uncle Sam and you love the government, okay?
Oh, my God.
But this performative action that Biden is doing just so he can get a little tick in his disapproving of his
Doesn't
sliding
matter.
down rate is not going to get any rise out of me. I'm glad that you're so excited about it when it actually has nothing to do with you.
No, when people are in jail and now they have an opportunity to be released, this impacts the everyday American. That's all I'm saying here.
Okay, Sean.
President
of course, this
Obama
has been
couldn't
something
do
that's
it.
been
President
affecting
Ob-
everyday Americans forever.
No, President
So what are you
President
talking
Obama
about?
couldn't do it because
But
he
my
didn't have
problem-
power to do it. The King 45 wasn't going to do it because he was too busy building a wall for the Mexicans not to come in. Sleepy Joe is at least doing something. Then guess what? He reformed a little bit of that border laws out there so these folks could come into the country. That's all I'm saying. You could say pat him on the back or not. I'm just saying some of his decisions are affecting everyday Americans. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, B.
And what I'm saying is that, before you go, B, is that people have been working toward this. So just because it finally made it to his desk and he's signing it, he didn't introduce this legislation, and he wasn't the person that was pushing it through. So, okay, he signed it. Good for him, which you should do. But if we look at his track record, most of the stuff that he was doing was to keep black and brown people in jail and keep criminalizing marijuana. So because it's a hot button issue now and he can get a pat on the back, I'm not going to do that.
Well, I'm going to pat him on the back. And even if that's the case, that all this legislation was sitting on all these other previous presidents' desks and they couldn't move nothing, regardless who was the author of it. Guess what? Just what you just said about Brittany Griner. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Brittany made a terrible mistake by going to Russia. It was bad timing. This legislation sat on the president's desk. Good timing. What's next?
Right.
What's next?
Now
these folks can come on out of jail and smoke all the weed they want. And then maybe by some immaculate conception, they could throw out whatever the weed legislation in this crime bill and get that out of here so everybody could smoke weed. What else, Cindy?
I don't have anything else.
All right, God bless. Go ahead, B. Go ahead. What you got to say?
So, I know we're getting ready to get out of here soon. I just wanted to say, as always, I love hanging out with you guys. You know, I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Make sure you're checking out LGL Real Talk on all the platforms. I love you guys.
Hold on, don't go nowhere. Now, we're going to, and thank you, B. We're gonna shout out the room for 2 seconds. I know Cindy hates this.
I know I have stuff to do.
We're gonna shout out two of you guys. Rochester, New York. God bless you. 100.9. Thank you so much, FM. WXIR. We appreciate you guys up there. First week on the show. Hopefully you guys have had a great time. Cindy, we're gonna shout out two people in this chat room. If I can. Here we go. B, ready? Let's go. Sending two people. Oh, where the heart's at? Really,
in the
Cindy?
chat room.
Really,
Hey,
really,
where the
Cindy?
heart's at?
Really?
What?
Really?
I was waiting for the beat to come in.
Really, Cindy? See, guys, Cindy don't even want to sing the song.
I was coming in on the beat. Run the song.
Okay. Rochester 100.9. Rochester 100.9. God bless you. See you guys on Monday. Okay, let's go. Okay, go on. Oh, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? Sydney, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? All right, go ahead.
Shout out to Younganut. Hey, good morning.
Yo,
How are
Younganut,
you?
I got your music. We're gonna get all this things situated when the show's over today. Go ahead.
Hey, Mickey McGregor. Good morning. Shout out to Natalie Rye. All right.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Vanetta George. Shout out to Felicia Washington.
Hey.
Shout out to Wendy Gonzalez.
God bless.
Hey, Wendy. Shout out to Shauna J Music.
God bless.
Shout out to Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson. Shout out to Randy Montgomery. Hey, girl. Shout out to Nicole Harris. Shout out to Lee Scott.
Hold on. Shout out to 109 FM, Rochester, New York. God bless you guys. See you Monday, guys.
Yes. Shout out to LaShawn Haynes Jones.
There you go.
Shout out to Annie Ann. Hey, Annie. How are you?
Annie, see you at the big podcast taping, guys.
Yes. Shout out to Marlene Brown. Good morning. Shout out to Rashawn White. Hey, Rashawn. Shout out to Sonia P. Murray. Hey, Sonia.
Hey, Sonia.
Shout out to the Godfather of Solar. Hey, the Godfather. Shout out to Amir Seeley. Hey, Amir. Good morning.
Amir.
How are you? Shout out to Shamika Love. Hey, Shamika.
Hey, Shanika.
Shout out to Kathy Garrison. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Shout out to Prentice Cox, no pause, who was tearing up the chat room today. Shout out to you, Prentice. Shout out to Trina Pinkard. Hey, Trina.
Hey.
Shout out to Sister Soldier. Hey, sister. What's going on, Shonda? What is going on, Valerie? I don't think she's here anymore. Shout out to B Love. Shout out to her, y'all, rocking with us, hanging out with us. Shout out to you, B. And LaShawn Oliver, LaShawn Haynes Jones. I think that's everybody that I'm seeing right now.
Well, guys, be safe. Have a great weekend, and we see you guys on Monday. Cindy, we are out of here. Let's go.
See you guys later.
Okay.